So I'm going to teach you guys how to solve one-step equations. But before we get there, I want to talk about how you would normally solve these types of problems. If you were given just two numbers that you needed to add together, obviously you just add them. So 24 plus 4 is going to be 28. But the idea with one-step equations is that we're not given two things that we need to add or multiply or divide. We're given one number and say a variable, just any number that we'll call x. And we're just told that that equals 18. So what's this saying is 8 plus any number, or 8 plus a number is 18. And we didn't need to know what number makes this true. So what we need to think about is how can we get this x to equal something? We need x to be by itself so that we'll have a statement saying that x equals whatever it needs to equal for this whole statement to be true. So what we do to one side of the equation, we must likewise do to the other side in order to keep this balance, because an equal sign means equals, which means they are the same. They're going to be, each side is the exact same. So if I have a balance over here that has, 2 apples and 2 apples, if I add one apple over here, I need to also add one over here to maintain the balance. So the same idea applies. If we want to get x by itself, we need to get rid of this 8. And since we're adding an 8 to this x, we need to subtract an 8 away from both sides of the equation. So we would subtract 8 from both sides of the equation. And 8 minus 8 is 0. So now we're just left with an x. And 18 minus 8 is 10. So what's this saying is that if x equals 10, then all of this original statement is going to be true. And we can check that pretty easily. We can just go over here and 8 plus x equals 18. We'll just plug in our 10 and 18 equals 18. So there we go. We just solve this one-step equation and x equals 10.